thought.
Yeah. Deanna's knitting because like she's knitting a lot. She likes knitting. Oh my god, this is one chunky boy of a laptop. Oh my god.
I'll mention Matt. It was really good that today's Heart Tree was just real fucking chill, just normal, just having a couple conversations with people. Because I recorded a fucking harrowing chapter of The Secret Language of Plants, like involving like torture and like near sexual violence and like it was
kind of the implied threat.
Yeah, it was, which is like, I mean, it was so effective. It was just like, it was rough to read.
This story has no business being that good at mixing basically all the genres.
Yeah, I've gone a rant about that I sent to the author. Actually.
It was like, yo! What was it?
Heart is always going to be light-hearted, so you don't have to worry about that.
Mm-hmm.
It's meant to be young adult rapper, so it's mostly cute.
Yeah.
There's not too much heavy stuff.
No, you're gonna veer. No, the other thing you're mad that Martin got to first is the style of sex scene you're gonna write. It's gonna be all that.
Nah. I don't write quite the same way as you.
No, it's not even slightly similar. I'm fucking around, but yeah. Like, I just.
I'm mad about the giant tree, but the more I play Elden Ring, the more differences I notice.
Yeah, it is only superficial.
It's actually literally just the giant tree. Like nothing else is similar.
Like it's the giant tree that imposes order. Like that is there. Like, and it's unfortunate that it's there.
That's not even there either.
What in Elden Ring?
There's no. So the giant tree that imposes order is in Elden Ring, but it's not in the Heart Tree.
Okay.
It's just a giant tree.
Right. Yeah.
Like the order is less of a thing.
Right. Yeah. That's yeah. But it like. The
order is a different thing.
The elevator pitches. You know, if you had to describe the Heart Tree in like a sentence, you know, people would be like, oh, kind of like George R. R. Martin, you know, like, and that really sucks because that's not really fair.
People have been doing that literally since they first started reading my writing. Like even fanfic, they were like, oh, you started doing a Song of Ice and Fire. Like that's amazing. Your writing style's really similar. I had a review like a few months ago that was like the dialogue is uncannily similar to canon. And I was like, great.
I wouldn't call your writing wholly dissimilar. I can draw a couple of comparisons there, but I wouldn't say that one really reminds me of the other. Like it's both good, effective prose. You know, like. And I guess
it's easy to tell the difference between both styles.
Well, here's the thing. I can understand someone reading or someone sending you that comment. Here's why. I'm sure there are plenty of people, in the same way for whom there are plenty of people for whom Harry Potter is the only book they've ever read. A Song of Ice and Fire might be a lot of people's only remotely well-written book they've ever read. Because I do think
Terry Pratchett exists, people.
I do think that the writing of A Song of Ice and Fire is quite good. I mean, it's no Pratchett, obviously, but like, you know, there's better examples of fantasy out there. But it's so like the Game of Thrones show was so popular. I'm sure it got some people to read at least the first book that don't normally read books. And they're like, oh, this is what good writing looks like. And they'll look, oh, your writing's good too. You're just like George R. R. Martin. You know, like it's not an informed opinion. It's just like they are good. You know.
And the books might not even be anything, but they're good enough that someone who hasn't read many books would consider that probably the thing to measure good writing by. Let's put it like that.
I am lost. Oh, Melina, I haven't talked to you in like 50 hours.
Well, one of the weird things about Martin's writing, I'll say this, and then I'll go grab beer because I haven't grabbed beer yet. But for how fuck long his books are, one similarity I would say between his and Matt's writing is they go about it in different ways, but they do strive for an economy of prose. There are
Yeah, that's true.
there are moments that I remember in some of the novels where I'm like, wow, he said so much with like 10 words. And I could totally see an author saying the same thing in like 4 paragraphs.
There's an issue of length with his books. It's mostly because he just puts a lot of stuff into it. He has like 30 POVs in 60 chapters in one book, and yeah, of course, the book is gonna be long if it has 30 POV characters stretched out over 60 chapters. Yeah, that makes a long book, but that doesn't mean that each part of it isn't written in a concise manner.
Yeah.
Well, the issue George R. R. Martin has is actually it's the scale of A Song of Ice and Fire. Like, if you read some of his shorter stuff, it's a lot better.
When you're a pantser and you write 5 books, like, and he is definitely a pantser. You know, so it's like, what's the other? Well, okay, no, I don't think he started out that way with the books, but I think the characters took over, and I don't think that's inherently a bad thing, but I am saying it's super inconvenient for him, you know, like
he definitely had to replan bits of it, which is why it's taken so long.
Yeah, like I know that like the whole Daenerys thing in book 5 was something that he hadn't planned on, and he was like, this would happen, so he had to, and like, I really liked it. I really liked the Daenerys stuff in book 5, but it's...
Dany's by far the best character. Dany and Tyrion.
She's so... Yeah, Dany and Tyrion, but Cersei, though.
Cersei she is a good character. She's not written as well.
My favorite character is Jaime.
Jaime's probably my favorite character.
Jaime's fantastic, and it's
he has the best character arc.
what I like, it's so convincing.
My fanfic, but I had such a nice character arc about him along the lines of a Smiling Knight, and then back to not honor, but something close to it.
I love Jaime's rant about oaths, like when Catelyn frees him. It's, you know, they make you swear and swear and swear. Like, that's so good. But now, when I say Cersei, I actually mean Cersei and Catelyn as 2 sides of the same coin. Because what I always say about them is that you want to hate Cersei and you can't, and you want to love Catelyn and you can't.
I'm not in that bracket. No, I like Cersei.
Well, like,
I absolutely loathe Catelyn. She's just so stupid.
Yeah, like she's like, well, I mean, like, I'm talking like people like approaching it from like a classic, like, you know, Cersei's a villain, right? And she doesn't let you hate her as much as you should classically do. And Catelyn is like, oh, I'm a mother and all this and like. And it isn't skin deep like the whole thing where it's like, you know, as a mother, I think blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, she does deeply care about her children, the ones that are hers, you know, and all that stuff. But, she's just so hard to fucking like. And I think that's entirely deliberate.
Actually, I'm not sure it is. I think he designed the Stark family to nicely mesh. I'm here, you stupid beetle.
One thing that I will say is that I understand why they did this, but I'm so much less interested in it. The way that in the books, the whole Robb Stark story is told through Catelyn's eyes, and we're seeing her worry about her son, and I think that's very interesting, and I really, really like that. And I think for them to move that onto Robb and have Robb be a real character in the show and have him be like a Hollywood hero, I understand why they did it. It did make sense. It would be much harder to hang that kind of thing on someone in like live action without making it really, really touchy-feely kind of stuff.
I didn't like it, to be honest.
It's not even touchy-feely. It's that for most.
They just tried to make him.
It's not a movie. It's a TV show, and you would essentially have to put everything into flashbacks or, I don't know, scenes like that in order to not actually have the character be in the show. But I
despised what they did with Robb's wife. That was so goddamn stupid. That was so stupid. Because the whole point of the whole the same thing, and it's like I understand the urge to take background female characters that are there to say something about a male character that they're attached to. I understand the urge to take them and try to do something interesting with them, but in the case of her and in the case of Shay, it badly hurt the characterization of the guys that they were attached
in
to.
the book, she is excellent. I don't know why they ever messed with it.
Well, because they wanted her to be more sympathetic and defendable, and she's not. In the book, she is. I know she's not meant to be. That's the whole thing. Is that he is being used by her. He fucking knows it 100%, and he can't help himself because of the way he is and his own insecurities. In the show, like she was like, you know, she's like, I don't give a fuck if what you do, so long as you come home to me and you still give me jewels and shit. She's very upfront with him, and in the book, she's like, oh, you know, I want to be more. It's like, no, that's not welcome in this part of the story.
Her character arc is meant to end in the top of the Tower of the Hand, in Tywin's bed.
Yeah, and
everything
it's like
did basically entirely ruins that.
Yeah, and it's like it's not like you're hurting for amazing, very diverse female characters in that story. You know, you didn't need to do that.
Oh, fuck you, weird flame spout thing. I don't know why they bothered. Like, there are so many like good female characters with it.
Yeah.
They just kind of messed it up. But then the writers were just bad. Like, we can argue why they did stuff.
There are some things they didn't have a fucking choice about. Like, like we don't really know where like Marcella's going as a character. Probably nowhere. But it's like production took so long that they had to just age him up. You know.
She's Cersei's foil, isn't she?
I really like the Marcella stuff actually in the show. I thought that worked really, really well. Like,
you know where she's going. Well, we've already been told what's going to happen to her.
Just write your fucking novels, Martin. Like, thank you for Elden Ring, but it's your job. I know it's not easy, but like, come on, man.
I can understand why. I would be exactly the same in his position. Although I do write a bit faster, maybe.
If I was set for life, if I'd started writing a massive fantasy story and then I was set for life, I like to think that I would then use the time that I had, which is all of it, you know, to like keep writing the thing. I don't know his life, but it's
logical.
He's just taking his time to think it over. No, you know where you can stick those blood thorns. Yeah, that's right.
I'm gonna go get beer.
By the way, Matt, I had a question regarding what exactly the wall was you thought you couldn't jump over. Was it this wall that I posted in general? Was it that one?
Check general text, Matt. Check general text.
Give me a second. My hands are busy.
Yeah.
You expect me
also,
hands above the table, Matt.
They are above the table. This guy's
not
going to
kill that, Matt. Didn't sound that way from your comments.
Yeah.
Bit sus.
I mean, when I play Elden Ring, I am holding my controller below my knees, but...
Yes, but you're Jaina. You're allowed to do that. He is Matt. He is not allowed to.
You're not allowed to tell me what I can do and can't do with my controller, thank you.
Actually, since you're on this server, yes, we can.
I mean, you can, but I'm not obligated to do anything about it.
No, but everyone on the server is basically free gaming these comes.
Yeah. Also, I defeated a bunch of minor Earth-tree avatars, and that was today, and on Friday I defeated Shardbearer Godric and the Ancestor Spirit.
I did well then. That is the wall I just assumed was like an area barrier. It looks like an area barrier.
How?
Torrent jumps higher than that in a single jump.
I'd never considered testing it. I just assumed it was an area barrier.
What the
Oh my
fuck?
god! You.
It's not. It breaks down at the edges. It literally breaks down at the edges. You don't even
That
need
could just
Torrent
be-
to jump
okay.
over it.
Ooh, Staff of the Guilty.
I'm just judging you so hard, man.
Yeah.
You do that anyway, I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, you're English.
See?
Also,
Yeah.
I only just now beat what's it called? Beat the Leonine Misbegotten. The one at Castle Morn. That was like, this is kind of easy. And then I went to all the way in Caelid, the castle.
Ah, Caleb.
And there is another Misbegotten warrior, and I was like, fuck this fight. I hate that moveset. That moveset
He has
and
a
the
really
moveset,
big red hammer.
the moveset of the
And he has set five.
what are they called? The Crypt Guardians or the Catacomb Guardians, whatever they are called.
Like Watcher cat things.
Yeah, those.
Like rip off
they They are called watchdogs, but they have.
Yeah, the watchdogs. Yeah. Deal with it, motherfucker.
Those are just
the only one that's hard
creepy.
is when there's two of them.
Yeah, that one is pretty
that's-
hard. But mostly they are just creepy because it seems like their animation is missing several frames, and so they're always quicker than you expect them to be.
I think it was. I think that there was some development time thing there, but I think they realized they had something really good with it being choppy and weird. I think they're like, no, let's actually leave this. This fucking rules.
It rules. It is great, but that doesn't mean that they aren't right in the Uncanny Valley with the
I really
movement
hate this
there.
guy with the stupid hammer.
Don't they resist magic as well? I'm thinking of the right flaws too.
No, maybe one or two, but they don't particularly resist magic.
Okay.
They aren't particularly vulnerable to it
Why
either.
are you wearing a bowl on your head? What possible purpose could that have served?
Either I'm wrong,
Cute.
or
There-
There
they.
is a boss that does though.
Yeah, or there's like I'm thinking of one encounter with two of them, and it's like in the middle of all the magic shit, like and
Yeah.
like they resist magic, and I want to die. I can't actually remember whether I did them or not.
I don't know. I
should go
don't
back,
know
actually,
if
because
they
I'm
are.
much more OP now.
I
That's
haven't
when it's
actually
good.
been to the catacomb in the magic area yet, but if they are there, I would not be surprised that they would resist magic. I went to the mines there though. And
The mines are
there-
great.
Yeah, they are great and everything, and then the boss there that takes like 12 damage from all my
I
spells.
think I did get help with that one. I normally don't. You know, I normally try not to, but I think I got help with that because I was just like, oh god.
Yeah.
When you say you got help, you mean you looked at how it gets easier, or
No,
you,
a summon, a
or
summon.
you tried to get,
Summon.
Yeah.
Yeah, summon.
Yeah, it's completely covered in like the crystals that make things resist magic. And yeah, if you're casting magic, you only do like 12 damage per hit. You don't have enough spell casts, even if you put all of your casts into.
Oh, by the way, this last mission of StarCraft 1, I have a Protoss army and a Terran army at opposite corners of the map.
Nice.
You know what I hate most in this game, Jada? It's the disembodied voices that you spend ages trying to fucking find.
Where it's like, hello, Tarnished, I have a quest for you, like
Yeah.
that shit.
Yeah,
I'm
I am.
on top of this castle, right? And I was just this disembodied voice talking to me. I've destroyed everything and everybody is dead. Like, where are you?
Mm-hmm.
And I start hitting dead bodies now.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, no, the second Misbegotten fight, like, I was okay with just doing a Misbegotten fight again. I mean, I would be pissed because I dislike repeat bosses, like just the same bosses over. You know. But then a Crucible Knight showed up, and I was like, yeah, fuck this fight.
Wait, which was Misbegotten?
So there's in Castle Morn in the Weeping Peninsula. There's one. There's like a Leonine Misbegotten, and then in the fort, all the way at the bottom right of Kalid, there is a Misbegotten warrior, and then there also shows up a Crucible Knight.
Crucible Knight's vaguely annoying.
The Crucible Knight is vaguely annoying, yes, but a Crucible Knight and a Misbegotten warrior.
I hate it when they try and double team you. At the moment, I'm happily masquerading Radan's armor in like smugness after killing him. Like, he still hasn't worn off.
Fair enough.
So pleased he's dead.
Yeah. Like.
So reach your laptop because that fucking turret just was not behaving.
Yeah.
Right.
I am so happy, by the way, like, during the Friday stream, I spent so long just looking around, where is the last thing I need to summon the Ancestor Spirit, and then it took 2 tries to beat it. And this one, I was like, oh, I've been busy for quite a while. It's been like, what, 2 hours? Wait, 4 hours have passed already?
It does do that. I spent about an hour earlier trying to kill some giant dragonkin in the middle of the lake of Scarlet Rock stuff. It didn't go well. I'm going back later.
Yeah. Also, I'm fairly certain I've let like 2 or 3 NPCs die already, just by failing their quest lines.
I murdered Patton by mistake.
Yeah, but I'm not going to look up what I messed up or whatever. I'm just...
You can, like, there is a way to get it back if you've accidentally killed some NPCs. They might not respawn, but you can, like, unhostile anyone who's hostile with you.
Yeah, no, some NPCs have disappeared after I beat a boss without completing their quest, so I think I messed up their storyline.
I killed a few important ones. It looks suspiciously like a boss area. And yes, I was right. It is a boss area.
Also, I am getting better and better at spotting areas where sites of grace are. Like, at the start I was constantly like,
could
this be an area where it is, or could this be an area where it is? No. And now, usually when I guess, it's right.
Yeah, I find if you get everything upgraded, it makes such a big difference. Like, I was trying to kill people with like non-upgraded spirit ashes and stuff like that, and it just makes a huge difference.
I have yet to even use any spirit ashes in my game.
Yeah, I'm not going to use spirit ashes in this game, but in the next one, which will be more melee focused and everything.
If you have a melee build, they're really important. I've got a melee build.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I do not. I do not doubt. Yeah.
If you're magic, you can just run away and hide and dodge and spam whatever cheap cheese spell you have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just Pebble. I mean, I'm not saying it isn't cheap, but it is usually just Pebble. Well, Pebble, Pebble, and Meteor in the early game. Meteor.
Carrion, the Carrion Slicer as well. Like, if you need something really quick that deals more damage than a Pebble, and you aren't afraid of, running at the enemy.
He set fire to his sword. He was so fucking scary.
The Crucible Knight fight in the Evergall was, like, really easy because I just circled the Crucible Knight and just hit it constantly with the Carrion Slicer. It did like 240 damage then.
But not sticking around to get hit with a giant sword. I have so many better things I'd rather do. Like the plus 14 katana I have, and the bleed build is starting to pay dividends. There aren't too many bosses I can't take now.
And then you find out that the final boss is immune to bleed.
Yeah, occasionally that does happen. So I have a backup weapon with a lot of frostbite.
Fair enough.
I learned that before. I was trying to kill one of the Elden Lords with my bleed build, and he is weakness to bleed, but he's so fast that the frostbite was just so much more effective.
Fair enough. Yeah.
Yeah, you big scaly salamander. There we go. Not gonna be growing that neck back, are you?
Donated to your fans, Matt. Honestly.
It picked the fight, not me.
Sure.
It reaped what it sowed.
You sound
That's
so
completely
fucking
lie. I absolutely picked that
You
fight
got
myself.
what he's done? Oh, fuck you. You provoked it. So, Dylan wants to
Stupid little demigod things. Just stay still. There we go. A little bit more genocide. If I ever get to be Elden Lord, these are the first things they're going. Not very civilized or friendly. Like, Sam, how far have you got with another ring?
I am far enough that I don't want to. Well, how far are you? I couldn't tell from what you were talking about. You could be anywhere in the game right now.
I have, what is it? I almost jumped off a cliff. I am Dark Moon Ring and at the capital.
You are at the capital. You're about where I'm at. I haven't played in a hot minute.
I'm basically right at the end of Ranny's storyline.
That's what I'm currently trying to go for is Ranny's, but yeah, I think you're probably a little bit farther than me. I
had to absolve myself because I murdered some of her people. In my defense, they were unreasonably hostile.
Yeah, I am in the
got a slightly serious face
Randy,
DM coming at you, Matt.
I am
just passing on a message.
I am.
I didn't catch the message.
One of the bosses I am currently stuck on, let me put it that way, is the fight with Royal Knight Lorette, which I think is just before you meet Ranny. Because a friend of mine wanted to show me the aesthetic, and I was like, yeah, sure, this apparently isn't that far into the game yet.
Yeah, Royal Knight Lorette is a bit of a pain.
Yeah.
The bleed build worked well, though.
Yeah, but I'm a mage.
You can dodge most of the attacks quite easily.
Yeah, but let me put it this way, Matt. I am a mage. I get hit 2 times, I am dead.
What was that? Why was it so upset?
No. If you get hit, like that's most classes, honestly.
Yeah, but like... Yeah. No, it's still like some of the basic enemies in the areas I have access to can insta-kill me. It's hilarious.
Yes, sir. Okay. I am now back.
Machine shop. Oh, that wasn't a great place for that starport, actually. Now that I think about it.
2,000 rooms, so that's upsetting.
Let's do that. Yeah, that'll be fun.
And I'm gonna get them back.
Science facility.
What was your message, Sam? I completely missed it.
There's a DM.
Yeah.
There's a DM.
Yeah.
You're saying there's a DM in his DM?
But you're not this because, like, haha, no.
Okay. Thank you, Matt.
No, that was a bad idea. I need to go check.
There we go. Awesome.
Oven.
Thank you, sir. Okay, now I gotta. It is hair raising to raise 2 bases at the same time. Okay.
Add-on complete.
Okay. Hang on. Wait. Look over here for a minute. Let me get some of this going. Okay, so it is cyber core. Pylon going over there. Job's finished. Let's see. Yeah, air defense there. I don't have too much left, I think. Okay. Actually, we need to start that going first. There we go.
Yes, sir.
Then that. Cool, that'll work.
7, 8, 9.
Orders, Captain.
13,
Can I read you?
Yep.
Give me some more. Okay. I'm not a fan.
Still can't fucking go over what was it? Kletsky or whatever the fuck that horror was. That shit was traumatizing. So I'll take them forever to eat up useless sack of shit. I want to cook my food.
Upgrade complete.
Go. Okay.
Right, well, fuck reading that fanfic.
Can I read you?
Now another one where Vista's 12.
No, just fanfiction.net being an ass and not letting me actually join, even though I passed the captcha and everything.
Yes, sir.
It's
Why are
just
you
an
going on
infinite loop.
fanfiction.net? No.
Because that's apparently the only place where it is.
You have standards. Do not lower them.
You'd only use
I
the app.
lower my standards
Only
every
ever
time
use the
I
app.
open this fucking server.
Yeah, different
No,
set of
that's
standards.
what
I'm
you-
talking about your fanfiction site standards, which basically have to be shit on the level of 803, or otherwise I'm judging you.
I am used to
Right.
reading on space battles
Oh my
without
God,
reading
what?
mode.
A few more.
Is it interrupted by ads every 5 seconds?
Hold still, I hit you with my sword.
So,
I'm gonna need to expand real fucking soon here, actually. Ready to roll out!
someone thinks he's an Autobot.
Identify target. Yes, sir.
I really need to figure out what actually is there actually weak. They sure don't have any blood. I now don't have any blood. It's upset.
Okay, we got Starport next. Or Stargate, rather.
Research complete.
Okay.
Destination. Delighted to serve. Destination. Proceeding. I read you.
Let's see,
Reporting for duty.
physics lab, okay.
Yes, sir.
Matt,
Yeah.
I have a meme that you need to look at. Let me quickly throw it.
One second.
It's still uploading anyway. Oh, there we go. In
Thank
your
you.
case, if it does happen, you're excused because dyslexia, but it will still be funny and I will still review over it.
Get him, coach. Get him, coach. Get him, coach. Don't you get him, coach. We don't serve your kind here. Come on now.
No.
Get him. Get him. Okay.
Right.
Get him. Get him. Get him.
Right.
Get him.
Going to post that on the Gator Discord.
Upgrade complete.
Set rally point. Build a couple of those, or at least one of those, I guess. Okay.
Target. Yes, sir. Move it.
Go.
Hi there.
I read you.
Fuck, those
Get
one
more
draw.
supply depots.
It's saddle. Right.
You look
How
up
does one draw what?
a saddle.
Oh.
r/ask Reddit. If God came to you and gave you permission to create any living creature, what would you create? One response. LJ that is able to break down plastic but can survive on other stuff too. Other response. A dogger pillar to chase after the caterpillars.
Oh.
I mean, that is just peak internet, right?
Yeah.
Fuck!
Fleet beacon.
No
No,
one
not
fucking
first.
talk to me. It's gonna be fucking hell.
On the matter of saddles, though, Sam, can you draw a saddle for Sam?
What for? What for? Others for horse bomb Sam or what?
Yes.
I mean, fucking probably, but I'm not gonna.
You got 5 minutes.
I mean, that's the reason I'm drawing a saddle, is I'm doing a thing in the image for all the gremlins, and we have decided
I mean,
as a
figured it
collective
was,
that
but
she's
it
being represented by a saddle, because fuck horses.
I figured
That's not what you want to do.
I figured that was probably the case, but this was funnier.
Mm-hmm.
And since I had to take the title of the funny one from Sam because he was misusing it, I need to do stuff to ruin my reputation.
Yeah, I was misusing it by being too funny. I was too funny.
You were never funny.
You have laughed on multiple occasions at my japery and humor.
No?
Yes.
I've laughed as a, oh my god, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
my god, what the fuck are the yellows okay?
Yeah.
Yes, because like, they're not. Sam is ample proof.
Mm-hmm.
Now, other Sam is proof that some aloes are okay, but that's because she's amazing.
You gotta need expansions.
Hugo, if someone adds a role, it'll be in the audit logs, won't it? Like manually adds a role to someone.
Yeah, I've done it a couple of times.
I only called add role manually and audit log, so I'm guessing you're asking whether it will show up in the audit log if someone manually adds a role to someone, and the answer is yes, and the answer to the question you didn't ask is yes, I will check the audit log in the next few days to make sure that is not what you did.
That's right. I'm looking at it now, and I can't find what I'm expecting to find, which means no one has manually added that role because there's no time limit on this. Which makes me suspect that role was...
No, actually there is a time limit. After about 3 months, messages in the audit log get deleted. So
Matt, what you're currently talking about could have happened forever ago. They only just now noticed.
If you tell me what it's about, I might be able to figure something out.
Unless you can resummon all those audit log messages, the answer is going to be no.
Okay, I mean...
That's the only case
I would say more if I added the role, or I know that someone did add the role, then I would maybe recall it without the audit log, but if you're sure neither is the case, then sure, I probably can't help either.
I would be surprised if you're adding pronoun roles to people without them asking for it.
Yeah, no, pretty sure I didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, I did add pronoun roles to people before it was possible to have more than one pronoun role because they told me they need more than one role, but yeah.
Yeah.
Oh god, what is a good countermeasure for Guardians as Terran?
Speaking of pronouns, do y'all mind using they more often than she for me? Thank you.
Sure. I'll note it.
Yeah.
Reporting for duty.
Ooh, another mage.
Good news, I found a lovely simplified drawing of the saddle. Bad news, it's not side saddle.
Also, and I know that this is a thing that nobody here can do anything about, but yes, I do find it annoying that messages are deleted from the audit log after 3 months, regardless of how many there are. Like, even if only one person has ever added a role to someone manually, so it's really not an issue of there being too many of those and it becoming a memory issue on the server or anything. It will still be deleted after about 3 months. I'm saying 3 months, it's not exactly 3 months. We've tried to figure it out on the post server how long exactly it is. It's a very weird number. But yeah, it's kind of annoying because as long as there aren't too many messages of that kind, why do they get deleted after a while? Anyway.
Is there a way we can set a bot up to make our own record, do you reckon?
Is there a way to
certainly.
Is there a way to what, Matt?
Create our own log that doesn't delete them, essentially.
I don't think there is one for adding roles, because no bot can tell when you manually add role to someone.
Additional information provided, Matt.
Thank you. I know one of them.
Yeah.
I mean, you can make it an unofficial rule for mods that whenever they manually add a role to someone, they need to make a message. They need to leave a message in a log channel. And then you just need to recall every 2 months or so to check whether all the messages in the audit log are also in that channel.
Let's see.
But that would be a lot of work. That is the only way I can think of to make sure that there is a permanent log. Or I guess you can just go into the audit log every 2 months and take a screenshot of who gave who what roles, and then save that screenshot somewhere. That would be an option. It's not ideal, but it should work.
I mean, I think the easy solution here is we don't add gender roles. I'm not sure why anyone was manually adding them without specific requests to begin with. Having said that,
when I've added on a role, that was because originally it was only possible to select one role, and some people
you've been requested to do that, Sakiko. If you've been specifically requested by the individual to do it, then it's not an issue.
Of course, what I'm saying is maybe someone misunderstood someone and thought they wanted another role, and that's why they added it.
Possibly.
Because honestly, I don't see why you would deliberately add a pronoun role to someone who doesn't want it.
Like back
Yeah,
when that was
like,
the only
I would be very-
mechanism, you would assume that if someone wanted a pronoun role, they could just do it themselves. But if that wasn't possible and you misunderstood something they said, you might do it yourself. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't see. I mean, I know who the mods on this server are and were, and I know that some of them do like to make jokes, but I genuinely
Not with
don't
pronoun
see
roles, though.
why you would add a pronoun role to someone, especially if you then don't make a joke about it. If you say it's been months since then and they've only just now noticed that they have a pronoun role they don't want, then that implies that nobody made jokes about it or anything. So
I'm wondering if it's when Carl messed up.
if what?
I'm wondering if it's when Carl messed up. Because obviously we had to delete the original reaction role.
Oh, you mean because maybe they had one role because they tried to get another role and Carl didn't delete the role they had before when we redid the roles?
Something along those lines, yeah. Because none of the mods in my server are going to add gender roles unless asked, because either they're not going to be bothered to do it, or they
Yeah,
have no,
you're like,
no
fuck you.
motivation.
Do it yourself, idiot. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
like we
I'm
set up the channel for a reason.
I can see some people like, I don't know, probably Justin and Lily doing that as a joke. But when they do it as a joke, it would be A, to someone they know, and
They know
B,
they would think it was
actually
funny.
make
Yeah.
they would actually make a joke about it. No, they
Why-
would actually make a joke about it, so the person would immediately notice that they have that role and could ask for it to be removed. If you say it's been months and the person only just now noticed it months later, then I don't think someone did it as a joke. Because why would you? What's
I
funny?
think-
is that
I think
nobody
they've reacted
noticed the month.
to the original Carl message, and it's just got mucked up because neither of the individuals in question are particularly close to anyone on the mod team who would have added that role as a joke. Or right. So I just take it Carl.
Okay. Let's start building the
Right, I'm
fleet.
stop dying with all these rooms, but eventually I'm not going to get them back.
Okay, what's the scale? This it's going to be about the same size as a coffee machine because it is a cute little decorative saddle, not an actual fucking saddle, like me.
Fair enough.
I love siege tanks so much. I miss them. One good thing about StarCraft Brood War is that I will be able to like the order of the campaigns in this game are Terran, Zerg, Terran, which is my middle favorite, Zerg my most favorite, and Protoss my least favorite, and Brood War goes Protoss, Terran, Zerg. And so I'll get all the Protoss out of the way, and then get the Terran, and then rise triumphantly to Zerg at the end. Ready to roll out. Identify target. Move it. Okay.
So I've scrolled back a bit more than a month, and the only role I found so far that has been added manually by neither you nor one of the bots that was a pronoun role was Nerd, who added a pronoun role to himself, so I'm pretty sure that's not what you mean.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Carl, frankly.
Yeah. And then a few days before that is me adding the he/her role to Ali, because that was before we made it so you could have more than one role.
Like, most of the role adds is just me adding the not safe for work role to people.
Yeah. And then occasionally other stuff like Worms Gang or whatever. Or Cad gave the Inner Goddess Schooler Club to a few people, but yeah, no pronoun roles apart from that so far.
I had most doubt into jokes about pronoun roles.
So what do you say?
Hmm?
I didn't catch that.
I said Cad knows better than to joke about pronoun roles, so
Yeah.
he doesn't know either of the individuals in question well enough to be making jokes anyway. So
Do any of the mods know the people?
No.
Like, both of them?
Like you probably know them best, and then it's probably me after you, and I don't know
Okay.
either of them that well at all.
So I'll scroll to the first point of logging that is still in the audit log, which is the 17th of June for some damn reason, which is a month and a half instead of 3 months. Apparently,
I think it's back to the number of messages.
no, it
rather
isn't,
than-
because if you filter for something that happens more rarely, let me do that. Let me filter for deleted message. Then it says no logs yet, although we do have deleted channels before. It's just that they don't show up in the logs, because if it's been more than 3 months, then it doesn't show up anymore. It's not a question of how many messages there are. Or let's say create channel also says no logs yet, although obviously we have created channels before, because none in the last 3 months.
Here's a
Not like me,
question.
so-
Here's a question about Discord. When you react to a roll, will and it gives you the roll, do you always stay reacted to it, or if you check it, might it have like
It's
lapsed?
There's two different versions, because I looked into this because I was setting up card for the Gremlin server. There's two versions. One, you can set it so it just stays. You've got one where you can set it so
You
it
did
just...
not just kill me. Unbelievable.
It also depends a bit on the bot, and
Yeah.
it depends on whether the roles have ever been reset. Because,
Okay,
for example,
information. It does not predate the react rolls. I know that. So that's
okay, so it happened after the roles have been reset.
So if it's after the React rolls, then no one's going to have added it unless they were asked, because that was kind of
Well, like, so
the end of that.
there was a lot of answer to my question. Is it possible that a reacted roll might have lapsed as a react and not not as a roll? That is
for
possible.
Everybody. It
Yeah.
it has to reset for everybody. It won't just reset for 1 or 2 people.
Okay, so
Yeah.
like,
But we had to reset Carl like twice because the original message stopped working properly.
Yeah, the only thing that could theoretically happen, which I've had on a different server, is if you have the roles and then you redo the roles and then 1 or 2 people react, but then immediately you wipe and redo the roles again, then it might happen that it's only 1 or 2 people, and if they then see that the roles have been wiped again, they might react again, and that might happen. But it's very unlikely that it happens to only 1 or 2 people, and I'm very sure that's not the case here, because we didn't redo them several times very shortly after each other.
I'm seeing 5 she hers and 4 they thems, a fuckload of he hims, but it does not. This cannot possibly correspond to the number of people on the server that have pronoun roles, though.
Can you tell me what server? Because then I
Matt's
can
server.
maybe.
I would assume it's my
That
server.
is because you reset.
point
That
of
is because you reset the bot a while ago.
Yeah, there's another React roll message if you go further up, which is the original one, which is what most people reacted to. Which is why I think it's probably messed it around.
What happens is when you say, for example, 100 people have reacted to a pronoun role message, and then you redo that message, so you delete the message and make a new message. Of course, the new message doesn't have reactions yet, so it shows as blank. But the 100 or so people who have reacted before keep their roles. So those people will still have the roles, but you won't see the reactions on the new message because the message is new. And then if someone, for example, who already has a role, sees the new message and sees they haven't reacted to it yet and doesn't check their own roles, then what sometimes happens is they react to the new message again. because they think they haven't reacted to it yet and think they don't have the role, and by doing that, they accidentally remove the role that they already had or add a new role or whatever. That sometimes happens. It's kind of rare, and I don't think it's what happened here, but that can happen.
You know, I think the thing I hate most in Elden Ring are these stupid rolling nights of death. Just go like up and down. Like, what is the actual point of it?
If there was, up to this point, any doubt that I had masochistic tendencies, I just signed up to do an editing pass on Strangers in Dallas.
Oh.
So, yeah. That reaction from Sam.
Lewin, are you okay? Pancake pizza. What?
Kitchen?
In the kitchen, on guides, yeah.
Do we want a kitchen channel, or do we want to just leave all that shit in
Pretty shit.
Gremlin? I'm pretty shit. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, did you see what I changed the 18 plus channel to?
Yeah, that's a bit better than not safe for work shit.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That's just an invitation for scat.
Forward. Have you looked at Matt's channel names at some point?
Okay, but we've got Gremlin Grove Pets writing pretty shit, linguistic shit, memes, guides, spoilers, serious shit, Gremlin wrangling and affection, traveling and similar vibes, simping, bully zone, NSW news, music, vibing chat, 18 vibing chat. Like, we don't have a consistent naming scheme. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Don't worry, we don't have one either. Other than whatever the hell I felt like naming it at the time.
By the way, Matt, I mean, I'm not gonna say the name. I know the person spoke up on the server publicly. If the other person doesn't mind, maybe you could tell me in a DM who that is, because you said I probably know the two people best. But other than that, I mean, I've looked through the logs as well now. I
Neither of them are there.
don't see anything that might have caused that. So, yeah, not really sure what to do either, to be honest. But yeah, what you can do if you want to make sure that nobody fucks with anyone's roles or adds roles that they shouldn't have or whatever, basically the best I can think of is, considering that it's deleted after 1.5 months, for some reason, probably every month,
Yeah,
take
that's
a screenshot
dumb as
of
shit.
the
Like,
log.
That is like, what is the point if it's gonna do that? That's so ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, if you take a screenshot every month on the first, which would fit because we have the first right now, then yeah, that's probably the best you can do in this situation.
I'll think about it. There's no way I'm gonna remember to do that though. Like exactly 0% chance.
Can't your phone do reminders monthly? I know
It
that
can,
the calendar on my phone can do monthly reminders.
but the chance of me not being busy when I see the reminder and remembering to do it later is really low.
Set it to a time of day where you're not usually busy. I don't know, make it 10 p.m. or something. How often are you busy at 10 p.m.?
You'd be surprised.
I mean, I know that this week you've been in voice chats at 10 p.m. most days.
Oh yeah, in holidays it's fine.
Job's finished. Job's finished. Call the shot. Orders, Captain? Affirmative. Anytime you're ready. Call the shot. Reporting for duty.
Give me some bunkers over here. Let's get some more ghosts.
I wonder if you can destroy these things, because I really do hate them.
Job's finished.
Just type. Cybershot. I love Cybershot. Cybershot. Input. 264. Copy. Paste. That's
Why did we run up the hill? We knew we weren't meant to run up the hill. We did it anyway.
Let me check the tags for this. Yep. He uses lesbians and ace character. Yep. Checks out. These characters are being useless lesbians, and one of them was trying to explain that she didn't feel any physical attraction and just doesn't get that to the other. So I was like, wait a second. Yeah, ace, definitely.
Okay. Time to Google how do you destroy the annoying rolly knight things in Elden Ring.
Somebody call for an
Becomes like
exterminator.
it's the last thing I do. Yes, that one.
A description of this relationship. Apparently, we accidentally followed in my sister's footsteps and broke up before we were even dating.
Ghost report. Orders, Captain?
I love this fic. This fic is hilarious.
Exterminator. I read you.
We were dating. Did not know that until after we broke up.
Well, that's like in Seventh Horcrux, where like at the end, like Ron's like, oh yeah, I heard you and Ginny got engaged. That was why you've been dating forever. And Harry had like only just figured out that they were a thing, and it had been like 7 years or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the only reason why that relationship isn't icky is because she's just like, nope, he is mine, and he's just so oblivious.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he's like you really get the impression that Harry's like, oh, okay, like if you must, like it's, like Harry is so fucking valid in that fic. It's so weird because he's so fucking evil, but he's so valid at the same time.
He's not really evil.
Yes. Wish I hadn't done that. Get him. Go get him. Get him. Okay. Get them faster.
Somebody call for an exterminator.
Open Nexus. Okay. Let's do that. Let's set up a patrol pattern. This is going to be Harry.
Somebody call for an exterminator.
What the fuck is that? And why is it in the small room with me? I also don't like it.
Oh wait, no, I don't want that. I want this. And to here. That's what we want. Okay.
What? Okay, like the shadow in the tiny alley is really annoying because you literally cannot see it. I can see why people play Elden Ring with the walkthrough most of the time. It takes you like 10 times as many tries if you just do it yourself.
Like, I am having so much fun just exploring and like, this boss is hard right now. Let me go ahead and wander off in a random direction until I either hit a world border or just die from whatever.
Right, Raynor Here is great. I'm actually going to Google now because I'm getting a bit tired of having to run all the way down from the very top. Blah 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 blah. Naturally, I was at like basically the last obstacle, when that weird cemetery shade decided it was going to appear out of nowhere. It messed up all dark alcove and kill me. Very important. I don't know. If the lava flowed out very much. Like, if anything, you should speed up, because, you're walking through lava. This is my outfit now.
Somebody call for an exterminator.
Huh.
Finally,
Blood left.
never know what hit him. Yes, sir?
I was like, yeah, I'll totally get Elder thing, make progress on Elder thing tonight. I've been doing fucking blanket fort shit. But honestly, the blanket fort shit is happy vibes, and Eld's one is currently. I like Eld's art, but also colors. Ugh.
Fuck is Earthen View? Earthen View, you are my favorite image viewer program, even though you're actually not all that good at
See,
some
this time I
things.
knew you were in there, you weird creepy thing.
How the fuck do I do that again?
Guys, it can't roll down there. It's a floor of magma, it would melt. Why is it allowed to roll down here? Oh, that's it. the amount of stuff I've now like collected on this game. Like, I never use any of these. Like, I play like Inferno Crozier, which I'm never ever going to use.
Tried back. God, I sound like my mom.
Come on, I actually cannot be bothered with this little dungeon. Just more frustration than it's worth.
And stop. Walk away. Maybe tell someone off in the story.
Generally, when the walkthrough tells you the best thing to do is to hop on the back of the giant spinning blade of death and ride it over the magma because that's the only way to survive, I decide that maybe I should come back later. Instructions. Large white wolf. I need some new socks. Now that looks like mine herb tree. Only a little bit toasty.
Call for an exterminator. I read you. Orders, Captain? I read you.
Instructions. We are under attack.
Anytime you're ready. Right away, sir. Ghost reporting. Finally. Raynor here. Call the shot.
Want to turn up the heat? Naturally. Upgrade complete. Warriors have
Research
engaged
complete.
the enemy. Upgrade complete. I hear you. We are under attack. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
And be fun. There we go. Chicken gremlins have some. Okay, Sam did say that a saddle would be appropriate, but she also specified a side saddle would be amazing, and I'm like, haha, sorry, no, you're guessing.
A saddle. Just a saddle.
You're getting a saddle. I am sorry. I mean, I'm.
Instructions.
Right, I'm dropping out of this call because I am kind of tired, and also I've been staring at the screen for a very long
Absolutely.
time, and I could feel its
That is
effects
a very
on my
good
body.
reason to leave the call. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
See ya.
You have not enough minerals.
Stop being muted.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Upgrade complete.
Any of my fucking probes? Well, I didn't. Okay, god damn it.
Instructions.
Ellen has. Where? There.
Upgrade complete.
Okay.
Raynor here.
You have not enough minerals. Commencing. Carrier has arrived. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Your will. Your class. Your will. It shall be done.
Well,
We are under attack.
Job's finished. Somebody call for an exterminator. Job's finished. Somebody call for an exterminator.
Upgrade complete.
Why are you making me use my brain at this time? Alright.
Reporting for duty. Somebody call for an exterminator.
Not enough minerals. We are under attack.
Raynor here. Give me something to shoot. Anytime you're ready. This should be good. Oh yeah. Sounds fun. Orders, Captain. Orders received. Somebody call for an exterminator.
Hello.
hello, Bloodstone.
Uh, it's Oh, ouch. Why is that so hot? It hurts. Oh, it hurts bad. Oh, that's kind of gross. You know it's hot when your gum gets all, like, weird.
Have you tried letting your food cool down before you put it in your mouth?
It's gum! It was just in my car, though. And it was like 115 degrees in my car, so the gum was, like, floopy when I took it out of the wrapper. Matt, you should write a book on rules of fantasy conlang.
There are no rules. Be a short book.
I thought the rules were you had to make it as unpronounceable as possible.
Not really. It's funny though.
It's funny, yeah. Oh no. It's 102 degrees. Oh,
Fuck that. Glad you're dead. I didn't like you. Though I feel that way about most things I encounter in this game.
how many people are in here? I would assume Sakiko's in here because Sakiko is always watching. I would.
That and you can see Sakiko in the voice chat.
I could if I wasn't driving.
No, please focus on the road.
I mean, you can still see it. Look,
You usually want him to look away from.
I'm not. Yeah, exactly. I'm not looking away from the road.
I would assume he's not stupid enough to actually do it.
Yeah, well, let's not encourage him.
I would prefer if he thought I was too intelligent to do something versus too not stupid enough.
I mean, that more depends on the thing than you.
Oh.
If it's a very stupid thing, then it doesn't matter about how smart.
Well, yeah, intelligent enough not to do something. Oh, you. I. Oh. Hmm. It's the kind of hot where your steering wheel is like burning your hands while you're driving down the road. It's very uncomfortable.
Sam, do I want to join Volcano Manor? I'm like,
I don't think there's any problem with doing it. Just don't kill the big boss of the area before you're done with their quests if you want to start doing them. That's what I've heard. But like it doesn't affect anything negatively is also what I've heard.
I can't see why it would, because you know Randy's fucked off anyway, so she's better got herself to blame if I'm doing other stuff. Now I can get to all the doors. But the door's not that heavy, it's not dragging it out either.
Oh, it's fall out. Oh.
I mean, I can't get into all the doors, just that one. I could do wish there was a way to speed up the door opening animation. it's quite possible that I may have just upset everybody at the round table by joining. But hey. Yeah. Oh, nice ball. The decor is a little bit like dark.
Oh,
Ooh, I've been invaded. I enjoy being. Oh yeah,
Matt, did you just say you enjoy being invaded?
I do. I would. You've got to hold still. I'm here so I can kill you.
I think it's been a while since anyone's invaded Britain. Just gonna put that out there. I mean, it used to happen on a pretty regular basis, but
It's been a while since anyone
Yeah.
successfully invaded Britain.
What? Late 30s, early 40s, and even then they didn't even make it to the mainland. So you know.
yeah.
I mean, who's probably the most recent? Bonnie Prince Charlie, maybe?
He doesn't count. That's Scotland being up crying. Like that's literally just Scotland.
It was an invasion. He was backed by the French as well.
True. Aye, but it's not like it went anywhere. That was like the last
No, it didn't. It
proper
didn't. It wasn't
invasion.
successful. I think it's the.
Yeah.
He's after
But,
William,
like-
Prince of Orange.
When
I think
was
he
the
did-
last time?
We
When was the
could
last time
argue
Britain was successful?
the occupation of the Channel Islands. In World
Yeah,
War-
I'm not sure
World
that
War.
really counts though. Like,
They're
When
technically
was the
part of
last
Britain.
time
they are
mainland
Britain,
Britain
but like they're so relevant.
was?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. I can read that.
Oh,
Alright, I will actually read the letter then. I'm not. Well, I can get away with it just picking it up and talking to people. Okay. Read the letter. Find it. Yeah, mine.
oh boy! I'm almost home, and now instead of 102 degrees, it is only 98 degrees. Why the fuck is it so? Uh, nice to bronze. What was that?
The weird finger thing in this game are possibly the creepiest. Ooh, an even bigger weird finger thing. Just what I wanted. It's really despise. Take one out.
Well, I will be back in probably 5 to 10 minutes.
Doesn't matter how big the weird thing things are, they still leave. Like a big bit.
Sakiko, is it okay if I just don't fuck with this anymore right now?
Yeah, sure, I guess.
That doesn't sound like a yes to me.
I mean,
What helm do I fucking... Oh, that helm. Nah, right. Just a helmet. Fucking gorgeous gradient.
That's not good.
The sticker's hat.
Oh, that's really. That's like two I don't know how. Yeah. Well, he was probably pretty. Let's see if he was in anything else. I mean, the other role was a pretty huge. There's like two, like accomplished people in acting that have died in the last. That I know of. Ooh, do I sound like that? Holy shit, let's see if it's better if I...
You have a decent mic setup, use it, or I will start asking people, mods, to mute you every time you join a call with shitty voice. Because it's really fucking stressful.
Or you will...
You can mute him on your end if it's not working.
True.
Report for duty.
What?
Not you. I'm having to do a thing.
Oh god, I just read the announcement that Sam put, like, for the thing format that he did today. certain thing.
Upgrade complete.
Mm,
Somebody call for an exterminator.
please choose a color and symbol. Ah, why are you doing this to me? Fucking brain capacity for this. But like fire shit would fucking slap. So let's go with like something fiery, maybe. I don't know.
Been in this manor house for less than 5 minutes, and there's already obviously some dragon behind the wall. Hogwarts once again. I'm
It's a
gonna find a
manor.
first class bathroom.
I'm here. I'm gone.
Who has really windy.
Ready to roll out.
Somebody call for an exterminator.
Move it. Reporting for duty. Roger that.
Oh my gosh, I forgot I made that. That's nightmarish.
Can someone? Oh, I need to add on this myself. Oh god, symbol, 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 symbol.
It's only Monday and I can already tell it's gonna be a long week. Ouch, what the heck? I didn't think that was attached. Holy shit. Ooh, I heard a Badoop noise. Oh.
Yeah, it was at my end.
I always get super excited because I always think someone wants to talk to me. Oh god, why do I...
Okay, we're gonna talk in a lower register because I don't want to.
No, you're not.
No.
Like, I can't.
Right. Who's
I just
echoing?
can't.
Who the fuck is
stick to
echoing?
mic.
And that if it's not appropriate for the situation.
Somebody call for an exterminator.
Carrier has arrived.
Destination? Delighted to, sir. Orders, sir. Moving. Destination? Identify target. Somebody call for an exterminator.
Go ahead, TACOM. Acknowledge HQ.
I'm here.
You open us. Quiet online. Your command.
Somebody call for an exterminator.
Commencing. Carrier has arrived. Additional pylons.
Somebody call for an exterminator.
Affirmative.
additional pylons. Do not. Do not.
Another painting.
Your command. Commencing. Hokodula. Instructions.
What are those noises?
Probably just Kiko murdering someone. I wouldn't worry about it. It happens
Okay.
every time.
What is a... You're not the browser window I wanted, but you'll do.
Oh, weird flag things. They're so ugly. Well, you're just too unaesthetic. Get at it.
Additional pylons. You must construct additional pylons. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Upgrade complete. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Of course. Yes, Executor?
I get a plate of Mocky inside. Yeah, sure, whatever. I don't care. How the fuck do I drop Mocky though?
Instructions.
Oh god, no. Right, okay. There's fine, that's fine. Canvas is there.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Carrier has arrived. We are under attack.
Anytime you're ready. Sounds fun. Go forward.
Right. Let's try this
Systems
again.
functional.
Sketch color. Okay. So we go cry, 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 cry.
Instructions.
Not here, just kind of.
Your command, I have returned.
Right. Who requested this shit? Dylan.
Ready to roll out.
I have returned. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Okay. What are you doing?
Target. Move.
I thought I was joking when I said you were murdering someone.
Ready to roll out.
I mean, Sakiko's clever enough to murder someone where it won't be recorded on YouTube. Like,
Upgrade
But
complete.
Sakiko's also a shameless narcissist, so they would get a kick out of doing it while we were listening.
Sakika's a shameless narcissist.
Tsukiko makes us all accomplices by forcing us to listen.
I mean, like, are we accomplices or are we witnesses? Because there's a difference.
Well, if we don't know.
Because
Well,
we have
the
no
moment
way of preventing them from murdering someone because none of us are close enough to stop them.
We're
So
definitely not
then-
complicit.
Yeah.
Ready to roll out.
And if we all agree on that, that's all the stronger.
Yeah. So don't you fucking dare start saying we're complicit because I will.
No,
What?
that will make us complicit. Don't say that.
I will fucking scream because we are not fucking complicit
Oh,
in this shit. I refuse.
I thought you were gonna say you were gonna stab me, and I was like,
No,
"This is a really bad
because
time
then
to
I'd be
talk about
fucking-
stabbing someone's."
No, because that's in this context. No.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like, "This is a really bad time to go there, Allie." I mean,
Affirmative.
Yeah, hence why I said I would fucking scream because holy shit, no.
that might be worse than being stabbed, to be honest.
Ready to
Yeah.
roll out.
You can always mute me. It's a Discord call.
You have not enough minerals.
Yes, but like I have the microphone rotated, so I'm not actually sitting up at my desk because I'm exhausted and therefore laying down.
Exciting ladder.
No ladders are exciting.
You're right. This wasn't very exciting.
Exciting about a ladder.
Nothing. That's what I just told him. Honestly.
The exciting part is where it might lead, not necessarily the ladder itself, but that also is disappointing.
It leads
Oh.
to the top of the ladder.
Unless it's snakes and ladders, then sometimes they can lead to the bottom.
Instructions.
And it
So that's
can-
not. That's
So
not a
that
ladder.
is
That's only if
excited
you
by
land on the snake,
children's
though.
Upgrade.
Depends what rules you play. They're like reverse rules.
Oh my god, that sounds like hell.
It's more for when you get bored of, okay, I am not being hit with a shiny
Yeah.
weird whip. Yeah, like, I'm sorry.
There we go.
Carrier has arrived.
Why am I not got right? I hate Star Wars.
Your command.
Ping me, I am doing a thing, my good humans. Swear to fucking god, if it's a gremlin, I am gonna scream.
Please don't scream into the microphone.
Don't tempt me. Legit.
This isn't a one-sided street. Don't scream into the goddamn phone. Already had a long day. I don't need physical pain.
Your
ravaged there. Oh, a really long way back at that point.
Coffee. Also, no touchy, just stabbing. Loon's tea, no touchy too. Uncle Boogaloo. Dylan Sparky, again, no touchy, will bite. Fianna's tea, no touchy. Oh. Yeah, hence why it's labeled no touchy.
You said with the number of times you said that, you acted like someone was trying to touch you, or perhaps you were trying.
No. If you paid attention to the stream, actually, it's not even on stream, I don't know. I need to open up the stream. Not this tab. During it will be this window. No, it won't. Red for Sandy. Switch window.
SCV good to go, sir.
It's like you're stressed out and panicking on the inside, but like on the outside you're like, I just out of energy.
SCV good to
Getting
go,
that
sir.
prompt over and over that they're unable to complete action. You still feel terrible on the inside.
Reporting for duty.
Shaking.
Orders, Captain. SCV good to go, sir.
I hope to turn the fucking tablet on. And then
SCV good to go, sir.
I don't know. Serious coffee machine.
Reporting for duty.
Not the size.
Yes, sir. SCV good to go, sir. Yes, sir.
I had a pound every time I accidentally dodged off a bridge and died. I'd be a damn rich man.
Every time you fall off from doing that, or one of the characters in the story falls off from something.
Sort of what?
I don't drink, so I don't really know booze, but
I never would have guessed.
I've said it before, so you wouldn't have to think
ahead, Commander.
like that. Fuck! Why can't I spot good?
Yes, sir. Can I read you?
I think I've died enough times one day.
For duty. SCV good to go, sir.
Ghost report.
I need a funny no touchy because I've got straight up no touchy. I've got no touchy will bite, no touchy they stabby, no touchy to Uncle Boogaloo. Need another one. No.
Alright, I'm gonna do. I see you all about.
Alright.
Yeah.
you guys hear me okay?
Yes, sir. Orders, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Proceeding.
Oh.
Where's...
Absolutely.
Oh, right. Sam's...
Anytime you're ready.
Sam's there.
This is Jimmy.
Us there.
Resting on my arm.
Yes, sir.
And then I hide the us there. And then I just go... Windows!
Look at your nose and God, my nose is really weird because I can only see like the one side of it. I'm not talking about like... You just have the one eye open so you can see your nose. Oh,
Go ahead, Commander.
Chief will retaliate. What's that? And then, stabby? No, no, stabby.
You've not enough minerals. Goliath online. Goliath online.
the damn man.
This is Jimmy. This should be good.
Channel open. Confirmed. Teleport successful. Goliath online.
I had to change the default download location on my phone, so I've just downloaded loads of soundtracks and it's fucking nearly bricked my phone. Yepsy.
Reporting for duty.
Need to check them onto the SD card.
Reporting for duty.
Goliath online.
Did I not? Oh shit. Did I send them to the wrong
SCV good
person?
to go, sir. Input coordinates.
Enter in.
SCV good to go, sir. Go ahead, HQ. In the bye.
I would like a sandwich.
Either make
Only
yourself one or buy
advertisements for
one.
fucking sandwiches. That's not fair. Cheating.
SCV good to go, sir. Destination? I copy that. Reporting for duty. Roger that.
frequencies open. Confirmed. Ready to roll out. Fire has arrived in destiny. Confirmed. Identify target. All crews reporting. Set a course.
Orders, Captain? Right away, sir. Orders received.
Oh my god.
Roger that. Orders received.
Please.
Affirmative. Orders received. Ready to roll right away, sir. Orders received.
War field stabilized.
Sun is too bright.
Affirmative. Roger that. Affirmative. Roger that.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Orders received. Right away, sir. SCV good to go, sir.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir. Orders, Captain. Ready to roll Orders out. Received. Go ahead.
Okay, Sam.
Yeah?
Right away, sir.
Battle cruiser.
That sure is a response.
Good to go, sir.
I asked how your day was, and I got yep.
I heard was Sam. That's all I
asked,
heard.
How was your day, Sam?
Fine, considering.
Destination.
Your warriors have
Considering.
engaged the enemy.
Good to go, sir. Orders, sir. Move it.
All crews reporting. Take it slow.
Yes, sir. Roger that. Yes, sir. Orders, Captain. I read you.
Online.
Reporting for duty. Orders received.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Battle cruiser operational. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Contact. Standing by. Contact. Awaiting command. Jogal. Duras. Carrier has arrived. Incasni.
Yes, sir.
Receiving transmission.
Yes, sir.
Hailing frequencies open. Goliath online.
Reporting for duty. I read you.
Receiving transmission. Set a course. Make it happen. Engage. Set a course. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Reporting for duty.
All crews reporting. Battle cruiser operational.
Orders, Captain? Job's finished. Did I read you? Yes, sir?
Awaiting command. Chaos. It will be done.
Did I read you? Job's finished.
Galadul.
Job's finished.
Jettakazol. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Target designated.
Job's finished.
Confirmed. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Target designated. Channel open. Target designated.
Job's finished. SCP good to go, sir.
Confirmed.
Yes, sir. Destination?
Good day, Commander. Hailing frequencies open. Good day, Commander.
SCP good to go, sir. Orders, Captain? Reporting for duty. Roger that.
Contact.
SCP good to go, sir.
Instructions.
SCP good to go, sir.
Affirmative. Yolkanas. Affirmative.
SCP good to go, sir.
Yolkanas. Your command. Gauge. Commencing.
SCP good to go, sir.
Battle cruiser operational. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
SCP good to go, sir.
Ishnu. Hailing frequencies open. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Upgrade complete.
Ishnu.
Upgrade complete.
Receiving transmission.
Orders, Captain? Roger that. Affirmative. Yes, sir? Orders received. Orders, Captain?
All crews reporting.
Reporting for duty. Orders received.
Carrier has arrived. Your command. Instructions. Your command. You must construct additional pylons. Upgrade complete. Your command. Carrier has arrived. You will look at us. You require more Vespine gas. Instructions. Carrier has arrived. Affirmative. Carrier has arrived. Affirmative. Upgrade
Good to go,
complete.
sir.
Upgrade complete.
SCV good to go, sir.
Carrier has arrived.
Reporting for duty. SCV good to go, sir.
Receiving transmission. The enemy. Carrier has arrived. Commencing. Your command.
SCV good to go, sir.
Instructions. Carrier has arrived.
Job's finished.
Your command. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Contact.
Good day, Commander. Hailing frequencies open. Make it happen. Set a course.
Your command. Your class. Affirmative. Your command. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your class.
SCV good to go, sir.
Yes. Carrier has arrived. Instructions. Your class.
SCV good to go, sir. SCV good to go, sir.
You must construct additional pylons. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
This might be the most silent stream I've ever had.
Upgrade complete.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Orders, Captain? Roger that.
Lucas acknowledged instructions. Commencing. Your command. Contact. It will be done.
Battle cruiser operation.
Carrier has arrived. Chaos. Lucas acknowledged. It will be done. Chaos. 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 It will be done. Chaos. Lucas acknowledged. It will be done. Lucas acknowledged. It will be done. Warriors have engaged the enemy. Chaos. Chaos. It will be done. Chaos. Lucas acknowledged. Lucas acknowledged. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Lucas acknowledged. It will be done. Chaos.
Upgrade complete.
Chaos. We are under attack.
Battle cruiser operational.
Chaos. It will be done. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. It will be done. It will be done. Lucas acknowledged.
Upgrade complete.
It will be done.
All crews reporting. In the cage. Make it.
Orders, Captain? Affirmative.
Awaiting command. Ishnu? Instructions. Gauju. Ishnu? Yolkas. Instructions. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Yolkas. Shogun. Kios.
Reporting for duty.
Battle cruiser operational.
Job's finished. Yes, sir.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Receiving transmission. Make it happen. Set a
Upgrade
course.
complete.
Take it slow.
I read you. Orders, Captain? Job's finished. Yes, sir. Reporting for duty. I read you. Yes, sir. Orders, Captain? I read you. Yes, sir. I read you. Job finished. Job finished.
Battle
Reporting for duty.
cruiser
Job
operational.
finished. Job finished. Job finished. Job finished. Orders, Captain? Job's finished.
Ishnu? Affirmative. Yolkas.
Job's finished.
Commencing.
Job's finished.
Hokotula. Commencing. Hokotula. Commencing. Gauju. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Battle cruiser operational.
Affirmative. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Battle cruiser operational.
Commencing. Hokotula. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Commencing. Call to lock. Commencing. Call to lock. Your command. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Hailing frequencies open. Set a course.
Your class. Call to lock. Call to. Your class. Commencing. Ignu. Affirmative. We are vigilant.
All crews reporting. Battle cruiser operational. Battle cruiser operational.
For vengeance. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Affirmative. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your command. Affirmative. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. I am needed. Ignu. Commencing. Galadul. Jepakazol. We are vigilant.
Battle cruiser operational.
Garam. Your command. Instructions. Your command.
Battle cruiser operational.
Ignu. Kokotula. Ignu. Commencing. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. We are under attack. Ignu. Commencing. Standing by. Your command. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Raynor here.
Battle cruiser operational.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Battle cruiser operational.
Your command.
Go ahead, Commander.
Commencing. Hokotula. Gaoju. Yolkaras. Gaoju.
Anytime you're ready. Oh yeah. This should be
Your
good.
warriors have engaged the enemy.
Anytime you're ready.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Hokotula. Commencing. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
This is Jimmy. Sounds fun.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Sounds fun.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Hokotula. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Commencing. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Hokotula. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Right on. Oh yeah. Sounds fun.
Your warriors have engaged the
Oh
enemy.
yeah. Sounds fun.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Oh yeah. This should be good.
Your command. Yolkaras. Hokotula. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Yolkaras. Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Anytime you're ready.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
Right on.
Hailing frequencies open.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Instructions. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your command.
Take it slow.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy. Your command. Commencing.
Executor, the overmind has been weakened, but I fear we have sustained severe damage ourselves. I will steer the Gantrathor into a collision course with the overmind. If I can channel enough of the Dark Templar's energy through the hull of the Gantrathor, I should be able to bring swift death to the accursed abomination. Remember us, Executor. Remember what was done here today. May Abdul watch over you.
Ah, it's super loud.
Greetings, Executor. Though we all grieve for the loss of mighty Tassadar, we must find the resolve to carry on. He sacrificed himself to destroy the Overmind, but many Zerg still rage across our ruined homeworld. Without the Conclave to lead us, or the protection of our great fleets, it seems we must fend for ourselves.
Aldaris is correct, Executor. As we have both seen, the Zerg will not halt their rampage until every last one of us is dead. I suggest that we retreat to our last functional warp gate and travel to where the Zerg cannot follow us.
With all due respect, Zeratul, the Protoss do not run from their enemies. Ire is our homeworld. It is here that we shall make our stand.
Just as your Conclave did. They are dead now, Aldaris. Dead because they allowed their pride to blind their reason. Only if we learn from their mistakes can we live to avenge them. Now, Executor, I know of a place where we can find solace. It is Shakuras, the secret homeworld of my people, the Dark Templar.
Your people? We would be seen as tyrants to them. Why would they shelter us?
Have I not pledged myself to your cause? Not all beings are as unforgiving as your lamented Conclave, Aldaris.
You are right, of course. Executor, Zeratul shall find us passage to the Warp Gate. After the gate has been secured, Phoenix and the new Praetor Artanis shall lead our surviving brethren to Shakuras.
Executor, I am Artanis. Though I have only recently been appointed Praetor, you can trust that I will uphold the honor and traditions of the Templar.
We shall see.
Hey boys, mind if we tag along? I figure heading anywhere has got to be better than staying here with the Zerg.
Commander As ever, your assistance is appreciated. We would be honored if you joined us.
I'll be right back.
There we go. My mic wasn't working for a good, like, 10, 20 minutes. 10 minutes. Else could save them there. My tablet's so far away. Fuck. Turn on. You're there.
I return.
Cool.
Hi.
Failing at drawing. My mic wasn't working for like God knows how long.
Ah.
So just been trying and speaking into the void. That was fun. And then it's nothing like a whale.
It's a little like a whale. It's not really like a whale. So
yeah.
I mean, you don't want to get, yeah.
It's there's that one, but it's not the vibe I'm going for.
Debatably like a whale.
Yeah, I was like, it can't be that hard, can it?
I mean, it can. You don't know. You haven't been, man.
I don't know. It is hard.
This is cool though, because I've never played Brood War before. I have no idea what happens. I don't know what the missions are like. I do know what the new units are like, but that's it. Or rather, I don't know what they're like. I just know what they are.
Contact tech, right? Okay.
What did Bass just say?
Oh, I know in the US I need a favor. So it was in response to me needing a favor, just a small one, a wee murder.
Oh, yes.
You're a responsible adult. Fill it in. Have the shape. And then we go up. And we go add to.
That's a whale, though. That's whaley.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's a straight up trace. I'm like, fuck that shit.
It's straight up. Well, oh, well, okay, fair enough. But yeah.
No. Gonna mess.
Yeah, I'm not. As an artist, I'm under no obligations to fully respect the trace.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need it, but we don't have to like it.
Yeah. I couldn't. Shapes are hard sometimes. Your brain just does not get the shape right.
Absolutely. Okay, let's read again.
Entaro Adun.
Entaro Adun.
So be it. It will be done. Entaro Adun. I do this for I destroy these Nidus canals, so as to stem the flow of Zerg reinforcements through them. So be it. It will be done. Entaro Adun. I do this for Io. It will be done. So be it. It will be done. I do this for Io. Entaro Adun. So be it. I do this for Io. So be it. Entaro Adun. I do this for Io. So be it. Entaro Adun. So be it. It will be done. I do this for Io. Entaro Adun. So be it. It will be done. It will be done. I do this for Io. Entaro Adun. So be it. I do this for Io.
Entaro Adun! There is no time to waste! We must join our brethren in battle!
Your orders, Templar. It will be done. So be it. Entaro Adun. I do this for Io.
Jesus. Okay, let's try that again.
I do this for Io. So be it. It will be done. I do this for Io. We should destroy these Nidus canals, so as to stem the flow of Zerg reinforcements through them. So be it. I do this for Io. So be it. Entaro Adun. You address me. I do this for Io. So be it. It will be done. I do this for Io. Entaro Adun. I do this for Io. So be it. Entaro Adun. So be it. I do this for Io. It will be done. Entaro Adun. It will be done. Your orders, Templar. I do this for Io. Entaro Adun. You address me.
Close enough, I have not. Was it?
I do this for
No, it wasn't.
There's no time to waste. We must join our brethren in battle.
Like Gremlin. Buffy will push. Hot cocoa. Right.
Address me. Your orders, Templar. It will be done. I do this for ire. And Taro Adun.
3 hour mute.
I do this for ire.
If I make it 8 hour mute, I will check it until after we wake up. Actually, no, I can't. I won't check it until I'm smart. Okay. That's a smarter idea.
I do this for
hot cocoa. Right. Fluid strength.
You address me.
Gonna shift.
It will be done. You address me. I do this for ire.
Over here. Shifting more this way. Okay. Gonna run out of fucking space. I'm gonna have to find a new place to put the drugs. Does not look like it says hot cocoa. Let's try again. Fucking love digital art. It looks shit. Rub it out. It looks tolerable. Create a new layer and try again. What you fiddling with?
This figure I just got.
You address me. Your orders, Templar. So be it. And Taro Adun. So be it. is good to see more of our brethren on the battlefield.
Fiona T, no touchy. Alice Coffee, also no touchy. They stab it with a little heart. Smalls Hot Cocoa, no shit, no touchy. Lewin C, no touchy too. Uncle Poogler. Dan Smoky. Again, no touchy, will play. Serious coffee machine, no touchy, will retaliate. Way too much fun coming out with like, do not touch.
So be it. I do this for Iron.
Yeah, I feel like you probably are committing some sort of crime or other, having as much fun as you're currently having.
Yeah.
This is all that remains of our forces in this province. We have found the location of the warp gate, but there is a sizable Zerg force blocking the way.
What does blanket look like when it's at home? Probably a squiggle. Not something like that. I turned to look at my pile of blankets and it's a complete and utter shit show, so yeah, no.
I heed thy call, overwhelming. Receiving, confirmed, initiated, commencing. Steed thy bidding. Power overwhelming. You address me. We need focus. You address me. You address me. Your orders, Templar. You address me.
Vaguely like a blanket. Vaguely. Squid.
Your orders, Templar. Your orders, Templar. You address me. I do this for Iron. So warriors have engaged the enemy. Your orders, Templar. Your orders, Templar. You address me. Your orders, Templar. It will be done. You address me. I do this for Iron. You address me.
just execute it or just continue.
I do this for Ire. And Taro Adum. It will be done. I do this for Ire.
Outside.
It will be done. I do this for Ire.
Wow.
So be it. And Taro Adum. So be it.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
And Taro Adum. I do this for Ire. So be it. Your orders, Templar.
I am needed for vengeance.
Which buried.
Your orders, Templar. I do this for Ire. So be it. And Taro Adum. Your orders, Templar. I do this for Ire. So be it. It will be done. So be it. It will be done. I do this for Ire. So be it. I have located the warp gate. We must hurry and evacuate the Kalai survivors before the Zerg return.
Don't worry about getting your people through the gate, Executor. Phoenix and I will hang back and protect our flank until everyone is through.
Entaro Tassadar, Executor. The survivors from Ire have made it safely through the gate. Yet, amidst the chaos of our retreat, we lost contact with Phoenix and Raynor. I fear that they may have been overrun by the Zerg.
Fear not, Artanis. Phoenix is as stalwart a warrior as I have ever known, and the Terran Raynor has proven himself to be highly resourceful in the past. I for one believe that they made it here safely, but while we wait for word from them, we must reconnoiter the surrounding area and find a suitable location for a more permanent settlement. Once we're situated, we can begin to search for the Dark Templar.
What man calls? What man calls? For Adun, honor guide me. Thus I serve. Kaokola. For Adun, honor guide me. Thus I serve. Honor guide me.
Executor, there are Zerg on Shakuras. They must have taken control of the warp gate on Ire.
Thus I serve. Honor guide me. What man calls? Honor guide me. For Adun. Isatsu. For Adun. I long for combat. Kaokola.
Thus I serve. Kaokola. Thus I serve. For Adun. She house. Honor guide me. For Adun. Kaokola. Mortal calls. For Adun. Kaokola. Honor guide me.
So you go do whichever thing makes you relax more.
She house. Kaokola.
That's what I'm currently doing.
Mortal calls. Isatu. Mortal calls.
You must construct additional pylons.
Oh, fuck your pylons. Fuck your pylons. Let's see, okay, fine, I'll build a fucking pylon, you bitch. You bitch fucker. I only got 7 Protoss missions left. Christ Jesus on the cross.
Your warriors have engaged the enemy.
I long for combat.
Toridor Seratul, glad I am to see that you've returned home after these many decades. But the strange guests that have followed you here seem ill-tempered.
Well met, my brother. Indeed, these creatures known as the Zerg have no regard for the sanctity of life. Once we have secured this area, I shall tell you everything I know about them in council.
I'm sure the matriarch will be eager to hear your tale as well.
Executor, we have received a transmission from Raynor and Phoenix. They are still alive and are fighting to retake the warp gate on Ire. We must secure the gate on this side without delay.
Because for the gremlins to neatly fold their blankets, I don't fucking care.
Very well.
They've neatly folded their blankets. I don't care if it's just only one.
You must construct additional pylons.
I'm waiting. Nirma. So be it. Nirma. For Ire.
Oh my god.
You have not enough minerals.
I will at this point end this stream, and I'll see you guys later. Thanks for joining me. Bye-bye.